right.
What's going on?
Listen, I'm on my way to the CDC headquarters in Atlanta right now. Of course, they're having a protest down there, and we're going to join forces with them, American King Foundation, me and my team. It's just all about everybody having a right to their own bodies. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Like, we're not against anyone who wants to get it. That's for you. But if there are people out here for medical reasons or religious reasons or whatever that just don't feel comfortable yet, feel like there hasn't been enough research, I mean, they have the right to ask questions, and we're seeing where people are being fired from their jobs. People are being kicked out of school. People are being denied employment in New York. People being denied, food, trying to go eat at a restaurant and not allowed to go in certain businesses. And, like I said before, this is a fight for everybody. This just ain't about black or white or Republican or Democrat. This is a fight for everybody. Because at what point do they say you can't have access to your bank account unless you show a card, or, you can't have access to, housing or any of these things that the government provides for us? They're just basically making you be an experiment for them. So it's important that we go down here, we stand up, and look what happened with Nicki Minaj the other day.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even have an opinion. It's just that bad. So when we do our own research and we read the VAERS report and we talk to doctors like the ones we brought to Atlanta on September 11th, and then, we headed to Brooklyn, New York, October 2nd, we'll be there. Kwame is going to be with us. We just want the community to be able to ask.
So Sam called me, he's like, I need you to bring me my math book. I'm like, I literally just got out of the shower. He's like,
the sound went out. Okay, there you go.
They blowing up my phone. Let me turn it off. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
By the time I came back, it was already dry, so I just threw it up in a clip.
We back?
Yeah, we just don't see your face yet. We hear you.
Let's come back in here. Oh, shit. What happened? What happened?
No, we hear it. Just the screen black.
Let me see here. Can we do it now? Let's see if we put it back on.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, there you go.
All right, now we back. So it's just important for our community to be able to ask questions. Like, it's getting scary. We don't know what's going on. Like, they making stuff mandatory. They're not allowing you to make an informed decision, and they silencing anybody that's going against their narrative. I mean, they just straight up attacked that girl, suspended her page, got all of these blogs coming after her just for having an opinion. That don't look like America to me.
This is what I've been talking about the whole time. It's like, I don't know what everybody else been watching, but it seems like you got to go along to get along with whatever is said.
Go along to get along, whatever they say. And listen, I was on my show the other night, the Ash Show, and people were in the comments, and they were like, I'm here because Kwame sent me. I'm here because Kwame sent me. So I just wanted to say I appreciate the love, brother, because it was people all in the comments saying that you had sent them over there. And that's what we got to do. We got to help build each other up. I mean, I was going through some stuff for like the past 5 days because, I was told by some people that I have strongly supported that, if I came to their city, that they basically couldn't stand with me because of the simple fact that they wouldn't allow any other organization to produce in their area but they own. And I was like, I wish I would have knew that prior to me opening up my doors and accepting people with open arms. At the end of the day, when we talking about having a movement and when we talking about saving our people, then we supposed to link together because one person can't do it all.
Right.
You got some connects I don't have, Kwame. I might have to call you so you can holler at your man them. You might have to call me so I can holler at my man's them. Right?
Exactly.
And when we do that, then we can bring it all together and have everything that we need in order to help our people, man. But we cannot be out here talking about the white man, screaming about oppression and supremacy, man, when we suppressing our own people. Like, you ain't no better than the white man if you doing the same thing he doing. Like, come on, man. What we got going on right now is too serious. It is too serious. Like, life is at stake right here.
Mm-hmm.
Life is at stake. Like the things that we are fighting for, freedom is at stake. I mean, if they can silence you for having an opinion, someone that got a platform as big as Nicki Minaj, just remember when they silenced Trump, I was saying, listen, this is a sitting president.
Yeah.
I didn't care who it was. It could have been Joe Biden. It was just, to me, the fact that these people had enough power to silence a sitting president.
That is crazy.
I said, if they can do that to him,
they can get any of us can get got. Man.
It's not the America we know. You know, everybody, it should be able to say what they want to say and represent what they want to represent, and it's not one particular group of people or one particular opinions of people should have the right to overrule the other. Like this mandate stuff with these vaccines has just gone way too far, and I think that we have the right to ask questions and we have the right to make informed decisions. So that's why I'm on my way to the CDC right now, and if you in Atlanta, you need to meet me there.
Where is the CDC located in Atlanta?
1600 Clifton Road.
1600 Clifton Road. He like, we ain't going to CDC.
CDC headquarters, we on the way, man. Nicki Minaj, you know, we got reporters down there on the scene. A lot of her fans are down there because at the end of the day, I think what they did to her really just opened the eyes to a lot of people, because if you didn't have questions before, you really have questions now, because you like, wow, is it really that serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
I'm telling you, they better wake up. I need to come down there just like this, off my tractor. Come down there with
you ought to see me. I got on a sweatshirt and some tennis shoes, and I'm on my way just like that. I mean, it ain't about, you know, dressing up in the finest linens or showboating the best that you got. It's about your heart, and it's about being down here for the people, man, and standing for something that really make a difference. So, Kwame, come on, man. You know I already got you. Right on stage, right next to me. Pull up. It ain't gonna take long.
Come down there looking like a farmer.
Hey, that's okay. People love the real. People love the real, and that's why people love you, and that's why people love me. They respect the real.
Yeah, and that's crazy that they did that to Nicki, because she has such a large woman following, female following, and you know, females gonna support y'all. Stick together. So if you guys wake up and start to see as a whole what's going on, and they might be in a little bit of trouble. Because you guys got the minds of the young men. Males are not going to really wake up from other males. They're going to wake up from a woman. We're used to listening to women. So.
And she definitely has influence. And I mean, you know, like I said before, it's like, I understand a lot of people's position. Like a lot of people that are entertainers or have a certain position, they're afraid to speak out, just like Nicki said in her live, because they're afraid of losing everything that they got. And so what I'm saying is, to those people, and even Nicki Minaj, if you're not in a position where you can speak out, please put your support behind those of us that are out here doing it. Like, everybody don't have to be on the front line, but if you can support the ones that are, then we'll still be able to make a difference. We all need a bigger platform so our voices can be heard. We all need resources. We all need connections. So you don't have to be on top of the table. Sometimes you can be up under the table and we can still make it work. So that's
you the leg that's holding it up.
Yep, that's my message to anybody out there. You know, I'm out here doing the work. Like, I'm doing the work. It ain't, you know, all of my events are free. I don't charge. You understand where I'm coming from? We really do community work to try to inform our community. And that's why we taking this tour from city to city, because we just asking. Like the Ash Show. We got questions. That's all.
Exactly. And it's just my opinion. Whatever I'm saying, it's just my opinion.
It's just my opinion. And everybody has one, and everybody's entitled to one.
Well, are you going to be able to go live from down there so you get some footage for us to see?
I would definitely be able to go live. I got Shayla with me. Half of the team is with me, so we'll definitely be able to go live. If you guys are following Ash Show TV, you can go there now. We'll be going live from that page, and we'll have someone in the audience. Out there in the people about their opinion and how they feel about everything that's going on, these mandates, what's happening at the border with the Haitians. Like, listen, this is what I'm saying.
Why is that a different approach? Why do they have a different approach for the Haitian immigrants than they did with the Mexican immigrants?
I never saw horses when Central Americans was coming through. Like, I never saw it. And you know, a lot of people saying that it's a psyop, the media just using it to play on the emotions of black people, whatever. And you know, there are some pictures out there of a lot of cameramen that was up front and center. And sometimes you have to be like, wow, how did they get these pictures? Or how did they? But at the end, then how did the Haitians get here, right? Because we can be critical thinkers. They're saying, how did they split all the way over Florida and get to Texas? Is somebody funding it? Those are questions that we can ask also. But the bottom line is, you cannot give amnesty to 11 million Central Americans and then when Haitians get here, decide that you are going to send them back. Now, the whole thing with the horses, I wasn't feeling that at all. Like, and a lot of, I don't agree with everybody that's conservative. I don't agree with everybody Democrat. I felt like it was a different way and a different approach, right? But at the end of the day, what's going on with all of these children coming across the border, getting DNA tests? Now, if you all remember, back when Trump was in office, they were talking about separating families and children that were going to court by themselves because they had been separated from their parents. Now, what we've come to find is they were separated from their parents, but that was when they was trafficked across the border because when they got here, they were given DNA tests, and the people that brought them across the border were not their parents. So 40% of the children that are coming across the border are going missing. What's going on with these children? Why are we allowing, how can you track that many people at one time and where are they all going? And if we have people that are sleeping on the streets, that are homeless, if we have children that are in juvenile detention centers, waiting on beds, children in group homes, foster care homes, waiting on beds, where are we putting all of these people? So there are a lot of questions that need to be asked. There are a lot of answers that we need. At the end of the day, if we can't pass a bill to give reparations to the Black Americans that are here, how can you come up with so many millions and billions of dollars to take care of people that are just crossing the border? Now, I am not saying that we shouldn't help people that are in need, but Kwame, you are a parent, right?
Yes,
so
ma'am.
You know that when you get your money, your responsibility is to take care of your household. Now,
Right.
That don't mean that you won't help somebody else. That just means that with your check, you got to make sure your household and your children are fed. So our government is supposed to be the same way, since these are our tax dollars. They're
Right.
supposed to make sure that we are taken care of as a people. You've given Asian Americans $50 million. You've given them a Stop Asian Hate Crime bill. Even Jeezy advocated for it and donated to it after he told us to trap or die. But that's a whole nother situation. But Black Americans have got absolutely nothing, and they got in there on Black Lives Matter. We gotta wake up. We deserve
And
more
she
than
gone, right? The lady that started it, she left, right?
Listen.
The lady that started Black Lives Matter, she gone. She with the white people, man.
And people don't know that she was married to a white trans woman. Man, one of them, I'm confused. I think it was a white woman that turned to a man. Listen, they done finessed us to the 10th power. But here's the thing. They got in off of Black Lives Matter. They had us fighting for things that were all the way against Black life. But what I'm saying is right now, since this current administration has been in, we deserve more than a mandatory vaccine and funded abortion. Come on, I need Black America to get with me on this. Like, we can agree on this. We deserve more than that. Everybody done got something but us.
But you got to give him his props. He is doing what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to tell us the plan after he got in, and he's showing us the plan.
That's what he told, and that's what he told Ice Cube. He said we'd talk after the election. That's what he told him.
And he talking without talking. Get in the house. Put on a mask.
And he said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't Black.
Yep. And that was good enough.
Come on, and that was good enough. We got to get it together. We got to get it together. But I'm on my way down here. We'll be going live. Y'all make sure y'all follow the page, Show TV on IG. Also, October 2nd, Brooklyn, New York, y'all. We in the building at the Brooklyn Bank. We are there.
The bus will be in Brooklyn.
Yes, we got Dr. Stella Emanuel. Everybody knows who Dr. Stella Emanuel is. We got attorneys. We got Dr. Carrie Madej. We got people coming in live stream. It's going to be awesome. Leaders in the community, it's time to come together. So I'll talk to y'all in a minute.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Kwame. I'll see you soon.
All right.